Welcome everybody to Monday Night Raw. Well, what to say, where to go here? We know that the new World Wrestling Federation champion is Triple H. I cannot, but well, we're still in Chicago. Oh well, I never changed that. Well, here comes the boss. I've got to say, we're really surprised. He's storming to the ring. That six-man Hell in a Cell at Armageddon last night, or 2 weeks ago, depending how you feel. I've felt like crap the last 2 weeks, by the way. It's why there's not been a video. Cut the music. I am sick and tired of this WCW crap. Triple H has taken our World Wrestling Federation Championship, and as I speak, it is being portrayed on another network on Nitro. Now, I warn you, Triple H, I swear to God I warn you. You are only keeping that title warm. It will be back here, and WCW will be crushed. Oh, wait a minute. We have not heard that music on Monday Night Raw in a long time. And oh man, and Bret the Hitman Hart is back on Raw. There, Bret the Hitman Hart. He is the WCW United States Champion after the betrayal and beatdown on Shawn Michaels by Triple H and the Foundation. Man, him and Vince face to face. You can't possibly think anyone is listening to you right now. Congratulations, Vince. Your ratings are booming right now, because Bret the Hitman Hart is back on Raw. Who the hell? Didn't I fire you already? Didn't you go crawling over to that stupid Turner network? Oh no, you see, when Triple H first came in with your daughter, I honestly thought about just packing up and going home. But then they told me what their plans are for you, and I just couldn't resist tearing you down. Tearing me down. See, I find that quite funny. You're angry at me because of the Montreal screw job. I get that, I do. But you do realise your new man that you're listening to, Triple H, you do realise he was in on it too. Hell, a lot of people say it was his idea. No, Vince, it was you. You messed with me. You messed with my life. You messed with my family. And now I'm going to take part frontline against you and destroying the WWF. Well, I know for a fact that you are going to be here tonight. I know for a fact the whole foundation is here tonight, along with some other WCW people that are already booked. So, I know that you're Jim Neidhart, the Anvil. I know he wants a shot at Chris Benoit in that Hardcore Championship. So you know what? I'm going to give it to him tonight. As for the rest of your Foundation and WWF rejects, yous are going to compete in an 8-man tag team match tonight. Oh, so scary, Vince. An 8-man tag team match. Oh no, what will I do? I know, I will kick the living daylights out of whatever you've got. Oh really? Because tonight, You're going to take on 4 men who were in that cell last night. You're going to take on Test, The Undertaker, Kurt Angle, and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh, Vince. That's fine by me. I know Undertaker well. I know Austin very well. And Test, isn't he the man? Undertaker's the man that got pinned last night. And Test, isn't he the one who laid him out wide open? Are you sure you can trust all those men? And Brett, WCW still getting in Vince's head, trying to make out that Test or The Undertaker done this on purpose. Oh, come on, Vince. I know you ain't buying this. Don't let them get in your head. Right, well, let's get into it. As I said, little apologies. I'm the person who said give these videos a certain amount of likes, and I'll make sure the next video goes up straight away or as fast as possible. Unfortunately, over Christmas and New Year, obviously you had Christmas, New Year. Happy New Year, by the way. But I ended up loaded with a cold in between Christmas and New Year, and after New Year, I don't know what I've done to my foot, but I have been in agony for the last week. So I've not had the momentum to actually make this. Even right now, my foot's killing me. But anyway, people, we're back up and running. I'm just going to keep it the same as before, since it's been obviously a couple of weeks. 40 likes, get 40 likes on this video, 40 likes on Nitro when it goes up. Hopefully, if you're watching this tonight, I'll get Nitro made and up tomorrow. The goal was always to get them up one after another, but I don't see me getting Nitro made tonight, so I'll get that done tomorrow and get that up. Both videos, 40 likes, same as the last time. It's not asking for a lot. And the next ones will go up. Although I have noticed when it hits 40, no one likes it anymore. So I'm going to start putting it higher as time goes on, so be warned. Takes 1 second. Show the love. Anyway, people, here are the new Tag Team Champions. They got those belts back from the Big Boss Man and Ken Shamrock at Armageddon last night. And well, we said that locker room is split in two, people. And well, there's a former WWF superstar. He was known as Curt Hennig in WCW, but ever since Stephanie bought over, and she obviously still has her stakes in WWF, they have given Curt Hennig permission to use that Mr. Perfect name. And speaking of a WWF superstar, Curt Hennig and his, you could say, unlikely tag team partner as of late, over on Nitro. They actually won the WCW Tag Team Championships together. Didn't last long though. Lost them the next night. But they're about to face the current WWF Tag Team Champions as Curt Hennig and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Ricky Steamboat, a former WCW Heavyweight Champion. And he's a firm believer that WCW gave him an opportunity that WWF never did. Apologies if I cough at any point. I'll make sure I don't do it right into the microphone though. It's kind of why I've not been making videos as well. Still got a little bit of a sore throat. Right, here we go, a new matchup here. The young Hardy Boys against the experience of Steamboat and especially Mr. Perfect. Victory for the former WCW Tag Team Champions here could put them in line for a tag title match against the Hardy Boys down the line. As Matt Hardy right now. That's Curt Hennig here in the WWF, a former Intercontinental Champion. So is Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Like I said, Steamboat was a WCW Heavyweight Champion. That was an opportunity that was never given to him here, and he holds that against him. That's why he has stood with WCW. Ricky Steamboat always out to show he's still got it. That's exactly what he's out to do right now. Bounced out the corner though. Got to wonder if Steamboat's age could catch up with them. Up here goes Matt Hardy again. Going to drop that leg. Not once. Going for the double. Well, speaking of dropping the leg, people, Hulk Hogan, the former World Wrestling Federation champion, he ain't on this show tonight. He has led the charge of superstars that will be on Nitro. Hulk Hogan was not pinned to lose that championship in the cell. You better believe he's going after it. As Steamboat here. Big slam there. Well, we've got other matches coming tonight. Usually I would drop the hint and let you know, but I think it's quite interesting to see who's facing who. The deals have been made. WCW will send superstars every week over. They'll be given a section of the arena. We're back in Chicago again because I forgot to change it. I need to make sure each show's in the same place each week. It's one of those little details. I'll end up with the next 10 weeks being in Chicago. As Jeff Hardy sends Steamboat over. Steamboat always known as a high flyer. Jeff Hardy, you'd say modern day high flyer for the Attitude Era. And oh god, can you imagine he caught him with that baseball slide as he threw him over the top rope? That would have been so cool. I know, everyone's second favourite right on the apron. Big chop there. Steamboat and Hennig, they only held those WCW tag titles for 24 hours. That was at the end of season 2. It's back out of the ring here. The Hardys want to represent. Titles might not be on the line right now, but for the Hardys, they don't want to go back there losing to WCW. Well, as we said, the experience of Mr. Perfect and Ricky Steamboat could go a long way. But the Hardys have shown not to back down and always keep going. Team Extreme, the lovely Lita at ringside. And Jeff Hardy staring there. 1,000-yard stairs, not a wrestling move. There's the technique of Steamboat. And well, the Foundation are here tonight. The Harts are on Raw. You haven't seen Bret Hart in a WWF ring, but he showed up here. And the moment they show up, they are under the will of the man in charge. So Vince McMahon can book them in matches. Same goes over on Nitro. As oh, wait a minute, Jeff Hardy here goes for a twist of fate. Need to change that one. I thought I did actually. And Perfect gets the shoulder up. And oh, that double team there. As Steamboat going onto the leg here, going for a figure 4 leg lock. And Jeff needs to try and turn this if he can. Or try and slide his leg. Oh god, he's punching his way out of it. A slap in the face. And off the ropes. Lariat there takes him down. And I think we're going to do this the wrong way round as always. Yep, here we go. And the twist of fate. And here comes a swan ton bomb. Leg is hooked. Perfect though in to break it. Jeff not the smartest cookie there. The referee's got no clue where he's going. And out of it, watch out, here comes Jeff Hardy. Big sunset flip over him there. And man, the momentum just took him to the outside as Matt Hardy's feeling fired up. They've got an opportunity here. After landing the twist of fate and the swanton bomb, he has got a great opportunity. As he's keeping it on the ground here, pick him up and drop him. Lita's pacing outside. She's nervous. His Irish whip. Oh, went for a back elbow. Oh, back round. Shot to the gut there. As Matt Hardy scoops under. There's that side effect that we see. Leg hooked. And that could be enough. Mr. Perfect comes in. Steamboat gets the shoulder up though. Matt Hardy right back onto him. Russian leg sweep there. Oh, might get it the right way this time. Matt Hardy into the corner. And here we go again. Steamboat is having a horrible time. Twist of fate. As Jeff Hardy doing it the right way. Swanton bomb. Leg hooked. Matt Hardy too stupid to go and get Mr. Perfect. Oh, he kicked out. You've got to be kidding. Jeff Hardy can't believe it. He's back into the cover again. Jeff Hardy is in absolute shock here. Ricky Steamboat, he's been doing this in WCW. He's a hard man to keep down. As the Hardys now wondering what they've got to do here, and they're going to go for a big double back body drop. And Matt Hardy again just pouncing on the cover. But there's Hennig this time. As Jeff Hardy catches Hennig. Oh, Hennig just got decapitated. Man, fatality right there. As Steamboat though somehow on his feet. And on a monkey flip out the corner. Steamboat needs to make a tag. And shades of Mr. Perfect. That lovely little flip over there. Steamboat borrowing his partner's move. And the swinging neck breaker. I've seen that manoeuvre plenty of times. And Steamboat's fired up, man. How is he doing this? Only a one though. Too much taunting. All these manoeuvres on the mat. We haven't had a neck wrench. Steamboat wrenching that arm. And another Russian leg sweep. Matt Hardy trying to figure out himself what the hell to do here as Steamboat just kicks him off. Nope, drop toe hold there. And went for a running crossbody there, didn't connect. Turns around though, gets caught. Another side effect. Ramming that elbow right into the heart on the way down. Not going for a cover though. And Steamboat rolls through, drop toe hold again. And the swinging neck breaker again. And drops a fist. Here he goes again, shades of Mr. Perfect. My God, Steamboat, make a tag. Even Steamboat just keeps hitting body parts in. Matt takes out the leg and into the ropes. Another drop toe hold. And Steamboat going to take advantage on those ropes. Hardy Boys been taking their distance right now. As caught him there. And where's Matt Hardy? Going with Ricky Steamboat right on the barrier. And into the steps. I think Matt Hardy's getting a little frustrated now. You get back in the ring here. As Jeff Hardy gets him in. There's Matt now. And oh, wait a minute. Oh, we saw plenty of this last week. And oh, Matt Hardy. Twist of fate off the ropes. That's got to do it this time. Oh my God, Jeff Hardy with a face crusher there on Mr. Perfect. And my God, the Hardys. Steamboat was not staying down there, was he? Good God. It took an atomic twist of fate to keep that man down. Steamboat probably should have made a tag. But man, oh man, that took everything the Hardy Boys had, but the WWF Tag Team Champions with a victory over the former WCW Tag Team Champions. Now it is a victory tonight for the WWF to kick things off. We are going to have big tag team action in the main event in that 8-man tag. Hope those men that were in that cell together can work together. Only time will tell. And well, Billy Kidman in the ring here for representing WCW. And well, here comes his opponent Tajiri. Last week on Raw, it was Billy Kidman who took it to Tajiri when he attacked him through the crowd, and Tajiri charging the ring. And these two are not wasting time to get underway here. And Tajiri, they were in that battle royal for the light heavyweight championship at Armageddon, a belt that is now also with WCW after 6-pack representing WCW came into that battle royal along with a couple of other WCW competitors. And Tajiri right now, who came close in that match. Maybe if he hadn't turned around and dropped Taka, maybe if they'd worked together they could have taken 6 out. But last week Billy Kidman attacked Tajiri and he challenged Tajiri to a match. Tajiri accepted, but he was nowhere near ready. This week he is ready. It is one-on-one. The cruiserweights, the light heavyweights, call them what you want, but it's Billy Kidman and Tajiri with his educated feet. Lovely heel kick there, takes him down. And oh man, take nothing away from Billy Kidman, man. This guy could go. And oh man, what a strike there, Tajiri, the former light heavyweight champion. Not in a good mood. He wanted that light heavyweight championship back in that battle royal. He felt like it should have been handed to him as the former champion before it was vacated. And Tajiri. And oh, ducks under again, and look at Tajiri go. He is in no mood tonight. And well, Billy Kidman technically got a victory last week over Tajiri. Tajiri accepted a match after being attacked from behind. And off another strike, man. Tajiri really is in no mood. Let's just hope he doesn't go backstage and throw him off the roof of a truck. It'll be the first time we've seen him do that. As Kidman caught him there. Drops him right on the knee. I could also add people as, oh wait, he's going top rope. He just drops an elbow. Not in the position there for the shooting star. I was going to say right before, and oh, never mind. What a shot there by Kidman. That came out of nowhere. I was going to say right before the new year, around about Christmas, a patch came out for 2K20 and Universe mode actually worked. And then the new year hit and the game doesn't work again. It's an absolute mess. As Kidman's top rope, shooting star press on to the knees. Oh, Kidman though, somehow able to get right back up, get him, flapjacks him down. I'll call it right now, people, when it comes to this game, 2K21, I'm definitely not buying it, and I can 100% guarantee it's going to be a mess. So will 2K19 still be the game that we go with? Well, if its graphics still look better, then oh, that'll say a lot, won't it, 2 years later? And oh, what a roundhouse. Ah no, Tajiri, I don't think that was just a basic roundhouse. Now he wants to land his buzzsaw. And Tajiri, the Japanese buzzsaw connects. What a shot there. 2 kicks to the head. Kidman could be down and out on that one. And Tajiri gets that win. And Tajiri getting the knees up on that shooting star press was definitely needed there. That was when he landed that shot. He came down on the knees. Kidman though was able to get back up and get into it. But then the roundhouse followed by buzzsaw. I wish the highlights were better. And Tajiri gets that victory back. And he wants that light heavyweight title. Well, it's Six Pack that's got it over at WCW. You want it, Tajiri. You feel free to go and try and get it. Yeah, well, former tag team champion Big Boss Man's out here. What's he got to say? I'm tired of waiting, and I need to get this off my chest. I want to ask my tag team partner, Ken Shamrock, to come out here. God, my accents are terrible. I don't know where these guys are from, because I don't really know the accents of all American states. You can get the basics down, but that's about it. Big Boss Man was a very country kind of accent, was it not? Like kind of southern states? I can't remember. And well, here comes Ken Shamrock. The former tag team champions losing at Armageddon last night. Why did I press that? What's so important, Boss Man? Why am I out here? This tag team isn't what I thought it would be. We finally get the tag titles, and you let us down. And I know it's you, Liz. I don't care if you're the world's most dangerous man. You're letting us down. It's all you that's been messing this up for us. Look at you. Look at me. I'm the world's most dangerous man. And oh God. And these guys have erupted. The crowd are in silence. What is happening here? It's Boss Man. And Boss Man's getting the better of it here as he takes Shamrock over the top rope. And Boss Man Going after him with the right hands here. Shamrock hitting first. And Bossman is just laying in with rights. And oh, Shamrock back with a right of his own. And oh, man. And Shamrock back into the ring here. As I think he's daring Bossman to come at him. And Bossman on the apron here. Trying to lay in with right hands. And oh, nobody home. Into the corner. My God, it's weird when it's silent. Shamrock just picks him out the corner and drops him. And Shamrock's right back on him here. And Shamrock and Bossman have erupted on each other here. This tag team's just imploded. Oh, these guys have split. And it looks like Shamrock is leaving now. There's Bossman, nightstick in hand. Big nightstick, but nightstick. And Shamrock doesn't care. He's out of here. As he's on that rampway. Oh, wait a minute. Bossman's coming at him here. Oh, Bossman. And Bossman with the nightstick. And Bossman digging the nightstick into the midsection. Good God. And Shamrock getting up to his feet here. And Bossman slam on the rampway. And big Bossman picked his moment there. Rammed the nightstick right through him. And then the Bossman slam. He's from Georgia. It's in his theme music. Duh. And big Bossman just laid out Shamrock. Waited till his back was turned there. Shamrock on that rampway. He is not moving. He took that nightstick right between the eyes. And big Bossman. Good God. Safe to say this partnership's over. Well, got to have some tag team action here. We won't be seeing Bossman and Shamrock in a tag match again anytime soon. Those are against each other. As well, this man had match of the season to beat last week on Raw. He is the new Intercontinental Champion, taking it back from Christian at Armageddon, but Vince McMahon at the last minute adding Chris Jericho to that match to make it a triple threat. And Christian is blamed, said he was cheated out of that championship. Christian, apparently he is here. This is going to be tag team action. Edge is going to team with Chris Jericho. Jericho shook his hand and said, look, you won. Fair and square. You're the new champ. But Chris Jericho, that match he had with Edge last week where he was victorious, he was a bloody mess at the end of it. He was bandaged up last night on his head. He'll probably still be bandaged up tonight. It's only 24 hours later. Well, Christian's apparently got a partner tonight. Well, it's obviously someone from WCW. Who's he bringing out with him, though? As Edge and Jericho do seem to be on the same page. They had a hell of a match last week, man. I mean, like, good God almighty, they had a match. And Chris Jericho, yep, still bandaged up on the head. That's from the wound that he had last week. He was busted open, but he fought on and he won. And Chris Jericho, he congratulated Edge. You won. Edge is the new Intercontinental Champion. Brought that belt back to the World Wrestling Federation. And Chris Jericho going to team up with the new Intercontinental Champion tonight. And against the other man, Edge's former tag team partner. And well, there's the former Intercontinental Champion, Christian. Him and Edge have been going at it for months now. With everything that's happened. Now Christian on the ramp. Who's he brought with him? And well, the lights go down. And it is one half of the WCW Tag Team Champions, and of course the new WWF Light Heavyweight Champion. That makes this man 6-pack. He is technically the first man in history to be holding a WCW and WWF Championship at the same time. Unless somebody done it back in the 70s, in which case I've got no idea who that is. I wish it's so annoying in this game that it didn't come out with 2 belts when they had them. Don't even do it in the new one. To be fair, no one does anything in the new game. It doesn't work. As you can see, that's a grudge I'm not letting go. Well, 6-pack got double the gold. He is one half the WCW Tag Team Champions with Scott Hall. As Edge goes for the brutal neck wrench. Brutal neck wrench. Everyone's favourite move. 3 matches in for a neck wrench. It's wrong, game. Well, Legend Christian starting things off. Christian not happy at losing that championship. See, Jericho seems to have... And oh, watch out! Christian landing the Impaler there. And Christian, the move that Edge uses, calls it the Edgecution. Originally it is a move that Edge adopted from his former Brood leader, Gangrel. He used the Impaler. As well, 6. He won that Battle Royal. Best known in WWF as X-Pac. Well done, Edge. And oh, double team there. Well, Jericho and Edge definitely on the same page. Jericho seems to have turned a leaf. Back to his old self. We saw it last week in that match with Edge. What a match it was. And Jericho, lovely suplex there. And they're going for some double team themselves here. Oh, that'd be a spinning heel kick that looks so much better. Double team there. See, 6-pack, rocking 2 belts. Actually, I forgot that. I was too busy thinking of the light heavyweight title. I forgot about the tag titles for WCW. Him and Scott Hall. He won those belts from Ricky Steamboat, Mr. Perfect, the night after Starrcade. It was the last episode of Season 2. It was meant to be Nitro's finale. It was the last night of Nitro. Nitro was shutting down until the end of the show, where we found out that was not to be the case. There's the tag to Edge. And Edge just choking the hell out of him. And, oh, heel kick there. Didn't quite get all of it though. Stomp on one leg, stomp on the other. There's Christian. Shoves him off. As Edge fires him over. And oh, watch out, Christian caught him there, he caught him. Quickly tagging out. The light heavyweight champion is in. six-pack. Slides him down right on top here. Oh, a little bit of the airplane spin. Six. Nope. And oh God, caught with that DDT there. Well, nothing on the line here. It's been a good night for WWF so far. The Hardy Boys getting a victory. Tajiri getting a victory. Over on WCW, we've got the same kind of matches happening for obvious reasons. I couldn't tell you who wins matches over there because I don't know yet. So it'll be a hell of a challenge for me to pull off. Into the cover again here. See, Six was in that Battle Royal last night. And look at that. Look at the cockiness of Christian and Six-Pack. See, Jericho between that match last week and that open wound. And look at these shots. And Six. Oh, no. I guess it would be called the Six Factor now, not the Edge Factor. There's a downward spiral by Edge. And I think Edge might be thinking a little bit too hard. And oh no, Edge-O-Matic thought he was going for a spear there, but the Edge-O-Matic connected. Christian throwing his entire body into that one to break it there. Oh no, Jericho pushing Edge away there to get into that one. As Jericho's going to introduce him to the bottom rope. And look at Edge stalking the light heavyweight champion with a spear. Just took him down. It would be the perfect ending. And it is. And it is a good night for the World Wrestling Federation. That little bit of double team at the end there. And well, Edge just pinned the light heavyweight champion. Can he compete for that? I don't think he can. Technically he could light heavyweight. I mean, that's like it's a high weight when you think about it. I think light heavyweight was heavier technically than... Technically he can compete for it because light heavyweight in this I don't have set at cruiserweight level. Because cruiserweight is a lot lighter than light heavyweight. So technically, in the WWF, they had very small guys compete for the light heavyweight title. But realistically, the light heavyweight championship, guys like Edge and Jericho and all that back then would have qualified as light heavyweight easily. Even The Rock probably could possibly have qualified as light heavyweight back then. Well, it's another victory. Jericho took down Christian. And then Edge took down the light heavyweight champion. That is another victory. Edge and Jericho on the same page. Jericho seems to have properly turned over a new leaf. It's the Jericho of old. And he's ready to fight against WCW. It's F, no E. Well, we know the Foundation are here. 4 of them will be in the main event, but this is the man who struck first. Realistically, he is.
Making his way to the ring from Reno,
on the finale episode of season 2, it was Jim Neidhart dressed up in the back like a warehouse worker pretty much. Attacked Chris Benoit in the car park and took the 24/7 hardcore title from him. Of course, that belt got swung around. Even Buff Bagwell took it from Neidhart on Nitro last week. That made a fatal 4-way match at Armageddon. Of course, Mick Foley, a lie. He took it from Buff Bagwell after Buff took it from Neidhart. And then Benoit won it last night. Benoit's been all about showing hardcore wrestling doesn't necessarily mean weapons. As Chris Benoit.
And his opponent.
And Benoit is not wearing the hardcore title. Benoit is the hardcore champion. Yes, he is. Have I made this wrong? I know it's been 2 weeks, but I'm not that stupid. Yeah, I was right. Benoit did win it. Why is he not wearing it? Well, it's just glitched out or something. It was. I've got Benoit down as he did win it. He won it via submission. So it was Neidhart he made tap out, I'm sure. Must have just glitched. Alright, here we go. As Jim Neidhart. We don't want to see him taking it. We can tell you all the boys are in the back watching each other. It might be, the belt might be 24/7 rules, but Vince McMahon has warned everyone on his roster. Don't you dare think about going down there and trying to attack Benoit and taking that title. They are all watching. All the guys that are here from Nitro. If anyone even thinks about running out here, it could turn into an absolute battlefield. Oh, there's that shoulder pinch. That's one deadly move. We know that now. As Benoit. So this is false count anywhere. It's no disqualifications. Benoit, though, very rarely will you see him go for a weapon. He's all about showing what hardcore wrestling really is. And oh, Neidhart back with that left elbow there. Oh, big shot to the midsection. And Benoit almost a crossface he's got in here. He's wrenching on him. A big shot by Jim Neidhart, of course, a former WWF Tag Team Champion, with Brett and the brutal neck wrench. Oh, my voice just went. Everyone's favourite move right there. Neidhart laid in with the rights. Even he's not went for a weapon yet. I think he's out to show Benoit what he can do. Neidhart right now. No, I was about to say in control, but Benoit takes the leg. No, here we go. He said Benoit. He might wait a while, but you know what? Sometimes he might just say screw it, and of course it's a table. It's always a table. And, oh, right off the face. And Benoit going to town with that table. And, oh, taken down. Well, Neidhart's that table bounced off his face twice there. Well, it's a false count anywhere. And off the apron. guys could end up anywhere. And oh, another airplane spin. Always hated that move. Really funny when Eugene done it. It suited him. And oh, wait for the drop kick. Neidhart though gets him again. Oh, back again. And Neidhart just floors him again. These two going at it on the outside here. Benoit over the back. As oh, Benoit goes behind. And oh, God, and holding on. Delivering these German suplexes on the outside. And a third time, man. God, that could take it out of him alone. What's he doing now? Oh, no, get out the way that. No, he didn't. There's Benoit. Setting the table up here. And Benoit. What's he looking to do? As Benoit's got him up here. And Benoit, top rope. Benoit! No, but they home! Oh, God, both men back on their feet. Low blow! Why wouldn't you go for the cover? As oh no! And Neidhart has got him wrapped up on the outside. The damage could be done. As Benoit rolls out of it. As even Benoit trying to sort himself out here as Benoit with a side slam. And really? And Benoit. Good God. Neidhart should have had that one done there. Without a doubt that should have been done. Benoit putting his own body through a table. And oh, we've got the steel chair in play. As he comes back into the ring, catches him though. And Benoit with a DDT on the steel chair. Doesn't appear to be finished here. And oh man. There's Benoit. Neidhart might have missed a moment that he probably should have taken. As Benoit. Oh, I've never seen him do that. As Benoit takes him down again. And oh, wait a minute. And Benoit going top rope here. As Benoit might be looking to land that headbutt. And the flying headbutt connects. He's waiting for him here. And down he goes. And the crossface is locked in. And oh, he taps. He taps. And Benoit takes him out. And well, there you have it. Just like that. Look at these Germans on the outside. Then Benoit. Thank God he didn't do a flying headbutt. He'd have went face first to that table. Then Neidhart with a low blow. And then he tried to lock him up and get the submission. I think Neidhart was determined to try and get a submission on Benoit after what happened last night. But Benoit landed the headbutt. Locked in the crossface. And Chris Benoit apparently knew, even though he won it. Wait, I think I've got 2 Benoits downloaded. I think I used one last night and a different one in this match. Yeah. I think I've got 2 Chris Benoits downloaded and I haven't deleted one of them, so I think I used a separate one at Armageddon and the separate one tonight. Yeah, that would make sense. Well, on to the ladies. Chyna retained the Women's Championship against Alundra Blaze. Chyna finally showing Trish Stratus the respect I think we all know she deserves. But Trish going to go one-on-one with another woman who defected to WCW. Alundra Blaze decided to go back to there. And she wasn't the only one. We saw Armageddon on Sunday Night Heat. Jackie, opted to go back to Nitro as well, so she is representing WCW right now. Former WWF Women's Champion. You can see Alundra coming out here with her. Alundra failed to get that Women's Championship from Chyna at Armageddon. All these women can say what they want. It's Trish that wants it. You better believe it. But Trish and Jackie are going to go at it right now. And, oh, Jackie slipped under straight away there. Well, Jacqueline. There's Trish. Jackie, oh, caught back, winning the leg as well. We're getting ready for that main event, that 8-man tag. Match that can last 5 minutes or 50, depending how the AI is feeling. Jackie goes for the drop kick there. Well, I can tell you there's all kind of things that have happened. Are definitely going to have happened with the WWF Superstars on Nitro. Said we will get that episode to you tomorrow. There should be no reason why I can't get it made. And oh, look at Trish. A little bit of the Matrix. And oh, she's away again. Oh, she's holding the rope. Jackie, oh man, what a spear takedown that was. And Trish, where's she going with it? Maybe try to put her onto the ropes there. Jackie though. See, it's wide open for someone to become. And oh, watch out. Oh man, there's that snap German just like Alundra. It's wide open for who could go after the Women's Championship. I know Vince doesn't want to really see a lot of infighting, but WCW doesn't have a Women's Championship. Oh, watch out. Jackie just planted her there. Already connected that snap German suplex and that huge tornado DDT. And she might just have taken Trish out. And oh, Trish got the shoulder up. And it's Jackie thinking now. Top rope. No, Trish just rolled over. Oh, nobody home. Nobody home. Oh, right in the back of the head. Oh, why did she get right back up? That would have been a great pin moment. Check kick right to the back of the head. Trish isn't finished here. I don't think Jackie knows where she is right now. Yeah, I don't think she's got a clue where she is right now. As here comes the Stratosphere. And she could be out. That check kick to the back of the head could have been enough. And oh, Jackie, somehow, some way. And oh well, Trish is just going to look for it again. Is Jackie getting up to her feet here? Oh, nobody home. And another spear by Jackie. And the trash talk. And oh, watch out, underhook. And Jackie goes around again, and another German. Alundra Blaze. Used to hate it when she done it. She seems to like it now. No! Oh, Trish, get out again. That's it, ladies. Show them how it's done. And oh, she's looking. Jackie's looking for it again. And a float over. No. And Trish. Able to get out of it there. It's Trish. Onto the ropes now. And Trish. Looking for Stratusfaction. Guaranteed. Hooks the leg again. Centre of the ring. And she got it. Hey, I enjoyed that, by the way. That was back and forth with the finishers and stuff. That was good. I found that rather enjoyable, if I say so myself. Jackie looked like she was in control at the start with the German. Look at that check kick to the back of the head. That would have been a great finish. But then followed it all up. Stratosphere. And then Jackie was back on her again. Got caught though. And Trish Stratus gets the victory. Well, Trish, Vince McMahon might not want to see infighting, but there's only one women's title. And they all want it. Alright, here we go. The Foundation are back on Raw. Back in WWF. And eventually we will get there. It's 8-man tag team action in the main event here. At the same time over on Nitro, tag team action in their main event as well. Oh yeah, it is. Had to double check that myself there, make sure. Love a God game. Alright, here we go. There's Owen Hart on the left. The British Bulldog on the right. And Brian Pillman. British Bulldog, of course, the first ever European champion in the World Wrestling Federation. Owen Hart, a former tag team champion and Intercontinental champion, a King of the Ring winner. Brian Pillman, I'm not sure if he held a championship in the WWF. And well, they are waiting for their fearless leader. Love a God game. And Bret the Hitman Hart, where do we begin with his accolades when it comes to the WWF? Pretty much done it all when he was here. He is the current United States champion after the screw job that was done on Shawn Michaels on Nitro last week. He got beat down by Triple H in the Foundation. Then Triple H made a match between Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart right then and there. And Bret the Hitman Hart, who lost to Shawn Michaels at Starrcade in an Iron Man match. An Iron Man match that ended with one hell of a scoreline. Shawn Michaels ended up with 14 falls after Bret Hart unleashed with a steel chair in pretty much the last minute when he realised he was going to lose. Say this game's still 2K19, so Season 2 was 2K19. Obviously, once it's a year later, some of the videos can feel old, but if it's still a 2K19 game, you're still watching and enjoying it. If you're new, you can watch all of Season 2. Season 1, you're going back to 2K18. Depends if you... To be fair, there wasn't that much of a difference between those two. Especially when you look at the downgrade in 2K20. I'm never going to let that go. Well, Kurt Angle. Hell, talk about his accolades. This man's a multiple-time World Wrestling Federation champion. He is 100% by Vince McMahon's side. Tongue right up his ass. Well, this is the man that Bret Hart's trying to get in Vince's head. He's saying Undertaker was the man who was pinned for Triple H to win that championship, saying Test is the one that laid the Undertaker out. Can you trust everyone? Undertaker backstage does not like people looking at him and accusing him of disloyalty to the WWF. You better believe it. The Undertaker This man has already said he bleeds this company. Do not question his loyalty. And well, this is the man who laid the Undertaker out. Booted his head right off. I think the Undertaker had been stone cold stunned, been beaten down. I think Test dropped him with a gut wrench and then he landed that running boot right between his eyes. Triple H just took him out the ring, pinned the Undertaker and stole it. And well, Test pretty much laid the Undertaker out, but to question his loyalty as well, although Test has had a hell of a different attitude as of late. Test just really wants to be the man. That's all it is. He wants to be champion. He spent nearly a year hunting for that top prize. And well, this man, some people have looked at him. He is former WCW, but Stone Cold Steve Austin. Be fair, it says it on the vest. DTA. Don't trust anybody. Vince McMahon WCW is in his head. Got him backstage questioning loyalty. Can he trust everyone? It's 8-man tag team action main event. Well, Owen Hart and Kurt Angle, what a way to start here. That'd be an interesting match if we'd ever got to see it. As Owen Hart all over Kurt Angle here. Owen Hart left the World Wrestling Federation not long after the Montreal Screwjob. He would have. Good God. Apologies. I think Kurt Angle's had enough of that, tagging in the Undertaker. And Undertaker, he ran at Owen. Good God, my voice is going, not the time. The Undertaker slapping the foot down there. And, oh, wait a minute, and look at this. Bulldog and Brett getting his attention. And the neck wrench, the brutal neck wrench, locked in by Owen Hart. And you can see Owen on his attire advertising his former Slammy Awards that he won. And well, there's a tag to Test, who laid the Undertaker out on Raw last week. And it's still Owen right now. And Test, obviously not happy. He laid the Undertaker out in that cell. He thought he was on his own, thought he had it won. Test all over Owen Hart now. There has been a few tags on the WWF side. And look at Test go right now. Gut wrench powerbomb. We've seen him put men away with that one. And oh man, Test. This is exactly what he done to The Undertaker to lay him out for Triple H, but right in the face. And my God, Test has wasted no time here. Can you imagine Test came in and just laid out Owen that quickly? Oh, Test, a little collision with The Undertaker there. Is Bulldog though. And Bulldog takes advantage. Look at Test. Throwing his feet on the ropes there. Test determination there as Owen goes low with a shot there. Is Owen quickly going to send Test out of the ring? Undertaker in a rush. And Owen tags in Big Brother Brett. As Test comes back in. Got to look at that corner there, the foundation. All former WWF superstars. But WCW was built on WWF talent. Kurt Angle with a little shot there, that just woke him up though. And there's a drop kick by Bret Hart, the United States champion. As Test, God man, he's not wasting time tonight, is he? And down goes the ref. crowd's wanting the rattlesnake as Test takes a cheap shot on Owen. Man, he's got a hard on for Owen. Well, went for a shot there, but he took his mind off of the game. And Test back on him though as Brett trying to cut the big man down. And into the corner as Bulldog. As Brett now going to come off. Big shot there. There's a lot of history in this ring right now. Bret Hart and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Bret Hart and The Undertaker. Owen Hart and Stone Cold Steve Austin. And oh man, look at this. This is a huge sharpshooter. And Test is locked in the sharpshooter here. And he tapped! Oh, you little bitch. Didn't get much out of that match, did we? And Test, after everything Test done there, looking so good, looking so dominant. And Test was just trying to do this on his own as soon as he came in. He took it to Owen Hart. Hit Owen off the apron, and then Bret Hart gets on him, the family leader, locks in this big sharpshooter, wrapping those big legs up. And Test. Oh, not a good 24 hours for Test. Pretty much handed the title to Triple H and then taps out. And after all the victories WWF got tonight, Monday Night Raw is going to end with WCW Foundation standing tall. Jim Neidhart might not have got the job done, but these four did. We didn't even see Bulldog and Pillman come into the match. Oh man, that was short. I'm not going to lie, the last time this happened, I restarted the match and it went for nearly an hour. So I'm not willing to take that risk again because it backfired and it ended up lasting forever. Anyway, people, it's an interesting ending. Test is the man who lets it slip twice in 24 hours. The Foundation. This is the sign. Look what you're looking at the end of Raw. That is WCW standing tall. They are still winning. And then again, what's going to happen on Nitro, we'll find out. Both videos, people, 40 likes, not asking for much. We'll get the next ones up. The ball's back up and rolling. That cold's gone, and hopefully my toe doesn't fall off. Anyway, people, thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Leave your comments down below. Hit those 40 likes, and I will see you in the next episode.